Good afternoon. I know today we missed y'all this morning. You know, Don Boy 718, we couldn't really start out the way we normally do because today's day one of the early voting and the elections have started. I don't know if a lot of y'all pay attention to politics and life and sports. Life is connected, you know what I mean? Everything you do, it's like it's a 360. And the voting process and elections are part of it. But today, though, I just want to talk to y'all a little bit just to say the New York Mets are struggling right now. They had a win last night, and we're not going to celebrate like everything is golden. They did have a good comeback win against the Yankees earlier this week also, which was about 2 or 3 games ago, so maybe they could pick up rhythm. Brandon Nimmo, you know, he's starting to do some things, get Jeff McNeil going there. The New York Mets can be something. We still have Justin Verlander doing what he do. We gave Justin Verlander the big contract so that he can produce and be able to make a difference on this team. And I think that we have to wait right now because they're barely just under the 62 games. So they still have about 100 games to go. And that's a lot of the season right there with a lot of work to be done. So a lot can change. The Mets are sitting right now in about 4th place. They can be, with the right work ethic, I think that they can at least finish minimum at 2nd, if not number 1, catching the Braves, because the Braves, they have a schedule ahead of them and some things can happen. On the New York Yankees side of things, I think that the New York Yankees are going to do better. They're not the Los Angeles Dodgers and on the run that we expected them to be on, but with situations with Jarrett Cole and, you know, some of the pitching staff, they're going to come together full circle as the New York Yankees normally do. And we should be able to make sure that we show them support, not switching and being a Johnny-come-lately to another team because the team's not winning. The baseball season has 162 games, so you can't expect them to have so much of a great season. I mean, last year the New York Mets won 100 of those games, and then they still went into the playoffs and they was out in the first round. That made a lot of fans tear up and feel mad because what would you win 100 games for and get us hype as if you're going to have, you know, such a star-studded year and finish off real great, and you go out real easy like a cheap skate or a dirty skink or something, you know what I mean? Look, we got to get better with the business of baseball, the MLB right now. Boston, the Yankees have a series against the Boston Red Sox, which is our arch enemies right now. And you know how this usually can end. Both teams have a lot of history, and this is a historic rivalry, so it's nothing new, right? I'm hoping that the New York Mets can handle their business and catch the Atlanta Braves by a certain time. The Braves are playing the Colorado Rockies. CJ Cron and the fellas over there need to put in more work because it's not going to be an easy challenge because you have Acuna and the squad on the Atlanta Braves getting busy. They're in that first place spot, and it's not a good look when the season is at this point and Atlanta already starting off in first place. So we're going to see what happens and if they hold that, because the Rockies are not the most dangerous or most threatening team in Major League Baseball. If they can take one win from Atlanta this weekend, that'll be great, just to show some vulnerability. Because Atlanta hasn't won a championship since 2000. They have won in the 2000s, excuse me. They only won 2 after 1957. However, Atlanta Braves fans, they have a lot on their chest. So this is something that the New York Mets have to play to lower the height of these Atlanta Braves fans. They're nowhere near Philadelphia Philly fans. However, I think that if you pay attention and watch, this weekend should be good. So watch the games, enjoy the weekend. Happy Juneteenth weekend to all of you. Happy Father's Day weekend to all of you. And happy birthday weekend and happy graduation to everyone that's graduated. From Don Boy 718, check us out to the world. We love y'all. Sports is life. Life is sports. Everything is love.